What's up guys, this is Danny from My Flying Eyes, and this little video is about watermarks. Before uploading your videos to the internet, placing a watermark is a good way to protect them from being stolen, and also it's a good way to tell the people who like your videos who created them. Now, with that being said, we all know that it's very easy to add a watermark using almost every video editing software, just by adding a PNG transparent file and place it above the clip, or by just writing some text and then rendering the clip. But when you have to do it with several clips, like in my case I have to add a watermark to 970 clips, that could be a bit of a nightmare. So now I'm going to share with you guys how I did solve this problem. So I started doing some research and asking some friends, and after I tried a few options that didn't work very good, I ended up finding this software that is called Budge Video Watermark and has been very helpful. You can find the software on the Mac App Store, and it costs just $2, $1.99, and it works pretty good. So this is how it works. First, you launch the software, and right now I'm gonna do it with just, let's say, 10 clips, not that many, but you can do it with way more clips at once. So I'm gonna show a little bit of every clip without the watermark. This is how they look without a watermark. So as you can see, none of them have anything yet. So first of all, what we are going to do is we're going to select all the clips, and then we're gonna drag and drop on this little window where it says drop files here. So you just drag and drop, and now the software is going to start uploading the clips. So then we have to wait probably a couple of minutes until all the clips are uploaded. That's it. So now we have the clips there. So as you can see, we have the 10 clips, and a very good thing about this software that is also showing the resolution of each clip. And this is important because if you watermark at the same time clips that have different resolution, for instance 4K clips with 1080 HD clips, then the watermark is gonna look bigger on the 1080 clips, and you don't want that. So my advice to you is don't mix clips with different resolution for watermarking at the same time. So now we have all the clips, and we just have to create our watermark. So click on the configure watermark button, and we have to upload our logo file. I already have it there, but I'm going to do it as if I don't have it yet. So I look for my white PNG logo file. There it is, and we just drag and drop it into that window. So once the image is loaded into the software, as we are doing an image watermark, we have to enable the image watermark and disable the text watermark unless you are doing both, but we are just doing the logo thing. So we disable the enable watermark, enable the image watermark. So next is setting the position for your watermark. So we open the select position menu and choose one of the options. We have bottom left, bottom right, center, top center, and bottom center. So I'm going to choose center for my watermark. So once we did that, next thing to do is to adjust the watermark size by changing the size value. And since we don't have a great preview, I did it a little bit like try and error, render one clip, then see how it looks, go back, adjust the size again, render again, until it looks perfect to me. So I find it that for my 4K clips, the 2000 x 500 looks perfect. But don't forget that for HD clips, you probably have to set up different values. Then I check maintain aspect ratio. And next, we're going to adjust the transparency of the logo by sliding the transparency knob, and you can preview it on the picture on the left side. And then we click on apply transparency and size to apply those changes to make them effective. So now we can look at our logo, but it is a little bit difficult to preview how it's going to look on the video. So as I said before, you have to do it a little bit like try and error. So we just close this window and we close the watermark window. So now we're going to select the clips that we want to apply the watermark. So you can select 1, 2, 3. I'm going to select them all. So we click select all. And next we're going to click the add watermark button. So now the software is going to ask you where do you want to drop your new files, the files with the watermark, the videos with the watermark. So you have to choose a destination folder, or you can also use the same folder containing the original files, because the software creates the new files adding a random number at the end of every file name. So this becomes very handy if you want to use the same folder for all the files. It won't overwrite the original files, and it will keep a perfect order between the original clips and the watermark clips. But for me, it's better to have the watermark clips on a separate folder. So I just create a new folder and I name it watermarked, and then I just click open. And that's it. So now the software is starting to create the new files with the watermark. And this is going to take a while, so I'm going to fast forward. And my advice is to let the software work on its own while you do other things. So for this 10 clips in 4K resolution, it takes about 7 minutes. That's not that bad. So now we're all done. So we go to a watermark folder and let's see how they came up. We check on every clip. It's pretty good. So now all our clips are protected. Great. So I hope you enjoyed this video and you find it very helpful. Let me know if you have any questions, any thoughts. Let me know if this option worked for you as it did for me, and leave me a comment, and don't forget to like and subscribe. See you on my next video. Bye bye.